Welcome everyone. The person on your mind, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions toward you is today's timeless pick a card. There will be an extended for what their actual next actions will be toward you. Link is in the description box for that. But for now we have 4 options for flowers. So take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. All right, welcome everyone who chose this very shy flower. So, the person on your mind could be someone who is painfully shy. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm picking up just from the flower alone. Could be that this person hasn't blossomed yet. It could be that this person has been growing in murky circumstances, or it could be that through their childhood they didn't get a proper chance to develop emotionally. Something closed them off. It's like the sun didn't shine for them for some reason. They were underneath other flowers, or they were just growing in circumstances where they could have had one or both parents who were dealing with mental issues to the point where they just didn't have it in them, or they just didn't know any better, or they just were not able to allow the sun to shine on their child, which is sad, very sad, and unfortunately happens very often. That is what I'm picking up here with this person on your mind. If you feel like this is not your person, then you can go ahead and choose another option. But let's see more about this person on your mind. What are their feelings and intentions toward you, their thoughts? But first, I want to know more about what their circumstances, their current circumstances could be, including possible challenges. This person could be quite indecisive, just because even their shyness obviously could come from a place of fear, but also the fact that they have trouble making decisions, it's also coming from a place of fear. So I would say this person could be very fear-based at the moment, coming from a place of lack, a lack mindset. Ooh, financial constraints. Okay, so maybe this is how they grew up, or maybe this is what's constantly on their mind due to the way that they were brought up, or circumstances they were put through that could be having them currently even deal with financial constraints. The number 13 could be relevant, and the number 4. Yeah, this person has found that through discipline, because they didn't really grow up with a very positive mindset, they find solace in discipline. And discipline is what gets them through. So financial constraints could be something that this person is currently dealing with, which also leads them to even more shyness and even more unwillingness to open up, and even more of an emotional unavailability and disconnect. So deep-rooted issues that have brought them to their current circumstances. Even if they're not having financial constraints, it could be that they feel that they do. Okay, that they feel that they should be further ahead, and they're not. So they do. This is someone who relies heavily on discipline, and it gets them by and it gets them through, but it still feels like it's not enough for them to feel abundant. It just gets them by. They're almost in survival mode, I would say. Not that they're aware of this. Probably they don't, because this is their MO. This is what they know. This is what they're used to. So it's possible that they don't even know where they're at in life. Now, in many of these readings, a lot of people say, oh, that's me. And yes, I mean, if you are attracting someone like this, there is a possibility that you're mirroring and you're attracting someone similar to you, or it could just be that you're attracted to this person because you have something to help them with or offer them or teach them. Or in some way you feel you could add value to their life. Or it could be that both of you are going through the same set of circumstances, or you have a similar upbringing or background, or... Okay, so we have judge. Yeah, this person was harshly judged as a child. They still feel that judgment to this day, even if people are not judging them. This person could be a judge professionally. You would know that, but not necessarily. This person could have strong Libra in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. You could. But this person is compassionate because of what they've been through. They believe in fairness, and they're always finding a way of balancing themselves out. Because of their upbringing, they feel like they can't rely on anyone else to help them with that. So that's an effort that they make every single day. This person likes fairness and justice and the truth. Are they a good judge of character? We're going to find out. We have detective. So, yeah, this person, I mean, they could be a judge or a detective professionally, but that's not what we're looking into today. I'm more looking into this as their personality. They have great powers of observation and intuition. They have this desire to seek out the truth. They do research. They do spy when they need to. But they're very shy. They would never show that, okay? So this person could be checking you out, seeing what you're up to. It could be that you're playing detective on them. Let's see. What's the deal here? What is the deal here? The person on your mind, thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Then we will have, we have Capricorn and we have the boss. So this person could be their own boss, have their own business, okay? They could have strong Capricorn in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, South Node, North Node, or they could have been born on a Saturday. This person is ambitious, they're disciplined, they're structured, they have to be. They feel very limited as well at the same time. And they understand that, again, to move through their limitations, first of all, they've developed some kind of rigidity here. And they have an immense amount of endurance. But they could be quite authoritative. They could have people working for them. They're quite serious for the most part. Very realistic according to 3D, the 3D material world. Okay, what are their thoughts toward you? Yeah, this person doesn't have that much time to play, or at least they wouldn't know how to play. They need people in their life who can show them a fun time or show them how to have fun. It's something that they intrinsically crave, need. They've gained a certain wisdom when it comes to the 3D material world and moving through certain circumstances that a lot of people haven't. They are quite accomplished, but they don't really feel that. But they feel like they have to always prepare for the worst. And so that's the kind of vibration that this person is in right now. But it's also someone you could definitely rely on and count on to be in a provider role, I would say. They do quite well for themselves. We have guide. I feel like you act as a guide in this person's life. They also, in a way, act as a guide in other people's lives, maybe even your own. I feel this person has a very practical undertone to them, and you have a more spiritual undertone. And I feel like you both teach each other and learn a lot from each other, from both these spectrums. The Wheel. Okay, so it seems like this person's financial situation is taking a turn for the better due to the fact that they have been so disciplined. However, when it comes to their shyness and their fears, they rely a lot upon divine intervention. And unless things are presented right in front of them, they normally are shy to make any risky moves or take any risks unless they're extremely calculated and unless they almost know that it will 100% be happening, right? So right now what's happening for them is they're having some kind of a change in direction in their life. They're having some kind of a new beginning, but they right now don't feel fully equipped financially to do this. They know that a change would bring them happiness, and more specifically, a change between the two of you would bring them happiness, or that you would be the change that would lead them to happiness. And that's what they think, okay? That is what they think. Okay, well, let's just clarify that one. Yeah, this person can have strong Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. What does this person think when it comes to you? That you two have some kind of higher level spiritual connection, whether they would call it that or not, that you two would live blissfully in a household. They see you as someone they could marry. Maybe you are married. Most of you won't be. But if you're not married, this person sees you as someone who they could marry and be very happy with and stable with, okay? They do think that things are passionate between the two of you. But they also think, but, you know, can I have this? Or can this really truly be? Can this happen? You're awakening something in this person when it comes to their own divinity and something about transcending limitations, okay? What does this person have in their heart for you? How do they feel toward you? Oh, we have the base chakra. So here's the thing. They feel very stable feelings toward you. The thing is that they are more fear-based than in their heart space right now. So the feelings they have toward you are, mostly sexual, okay? You do something for them physically. But at the same time, they're afraid, okay? At the same time, they're afraid. And they're mostly focused on their 3D material foundation, their money, the practical life, their health, those kinds of things. But let's clarify. I want to clarify. What are their feelings toward you? What are their feelings toward you? The Hierophant and the Five of Wands. So look, yeah, this person feels that you could have a higher level commitment, but it seems like they see too many challenges. And so the challenges they see, be that competition or obstacles or limitations or interference from other people, or the thought that they feel that could happen or shake their foundation, really keeps them in fear mode. And so it keeps them emotionally unavailable, which is where they're at right now. All right, so, but what are this person's intentions toward you? What are this person's intentions toward you? And after the intentions, if you want to find out what their next actions are, you can click on the link in the description box. What are this person's intentions toward you? This person is in self-sabotage mode, by the way. What are this person's intentions toward you? The moon. Look, right now to hide their feelings, really. Those are the intentions, are to keep hiding their feelings. The feelings are there. They're very stable, but their fear takes over and really wrecks any plans that they could secretly have, because it seems like they make plans in secret, but then they don't reveal them, and they intend to keep that from you. Whether, now, because the feelings are deep here, I do see that it could be that they act in a way that goes against their intentions, and they could take unexpected actions toward you despite wanting to hide their feelings toward you. It could be that their intentions shine through, or their actions shine through much better than their intentions right now, because they do have this component of they're very emotional toward you, and so they could act based on their emotions, and they could take some kind of action toward you that would be satisfactory. I'm not sure. We're not seeing that right now. We're diving into that in their next actions. So there could be some surprise there. I'm not sure just yet. This person could have strong Cancerian energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, South Node, or North Node. But right now, this person intends to really work on their fears and take a deep dive and reflect and go within, okay? They're very inward, faced inward. They're trying to face their fears and grow stronger right now. That's the main thing they intend to do, is face their fears and grow stronger. So this does give us a hint that they could take action, because on the one hand, they do want to hide their feelings, but on the other hand, they want to face their fears. And if they're fearful of coming toward you, it could be that they're working on growth to face those fears, and their actions could reflect that. But let's see. Let's clarify. Temperance, waiting, divine timing, and patience. They are healing themselves. Their intentions are to heal themselves to align with you, because they see you as a higher level soulmate, but they also know there's a lot of healing that they have to do to balance themselves out so that they can be on that level where you can experience a fair relationship. Right now they feel that there's this inner critic here that's very destructive, and they feel it would be unfair to you. I don't know if it's because they would take it out on you, but we're going to find more out in the extended. We're going to get some oracle cards, and we're going to find out what the deal is between the two of you and what their next actions will be. Okay, so if you're interested in that, there's the link in the description box, and I hope you enjoyed it so far. If this is where I leave you, let me know how this resonated for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. If you want to know when I'm available for private personal readings and other services like my life purpose report, energy healings, and all that, you can find my email in the description box. Send me an email, ask to be added to the mailing list, and you will receive information. I normally am available once or twice a month, and I will always let the people on my mailing list know. So it was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the extended, or see you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful flower. This is going to be your reading. So if you know about color palettes, it could be that your color palette season is either summer or winter. And you would look better in cold colors, cold color tones. Maybe you have cool undertones. This person is very spiritual, the person on your mind. Whether they know about that or not, it's very soft, and it's like they're spiritually shy, but they are spiritual. I'm just feeling like a healing balm. Like something about their energy is very healing, very soothing. And there is a spiritual connection here between the two of you. All right, so which cards are we starting with here? Okay, let's look into who this person on your mind is, could be, and what's currently going on with them to see if this resonates with you before we jump into how they're feeling toward you. This person likes their alone time in a healthy way. They need to recharge their social battery from time to time to balance themselves out. They will socialize, but they also need a lot of recovery time. What is going on with this person right now? Oops. The ones that fall to the floor, I'm not taking, okay? I see them as cards that need to be eliminated from the reading, so I don't insist on picking them up. I feel this person understands that what is meant to be will be, and they don't persist on things that they feel like they're knocking at a door that doesn't open. They won't do that. And maybe this is advice for you. Also, don't knock on doors if they're not opening for you. So what is... Ooh. This person is feeling a little bit tied up in their circumstances right now. The Temple Path. This person is definitely someone who is highly spiritual. The number 12 could be relevant here. The number 3. December 3rd or March 3rd. March and December could be significant. Pisces, definitely strongly here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Or possibly also Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. This person is definitely very, very spiritual. And they're very intuitive. It could be that this person had some kind of addiction that they let go of. And they're really good at letting go of addictions. They don't really like anything controlling them in that way. So if they feel anything is taking control over them, they take control over it by letting it go. And in a weird way, by not trying to control it. So this person is someone who lives and lets live. They are definitely not the controlling type. So this is someone who likes their freedom and offers freedom. Freedom for people, it's like the let them. They go by the let them. If they want to do this, let them. If they want to go away, let them. If they want to come back, let them, right? It's a very chill approach. Because they like to see what people would do if they have the freedom. So they give people the freedom to see what they do with that freedom. And then they observe and draw their own conclusions. They know if they would want to control someone, the result would be something that's controlled by them. And it's not exactly the truth of the authenticity of the person they're in front of. It could be, they know that if someone is controlled, then they are run by fear, and then they will be taking action from a place of fear and not a place of love. And that's something they don't subscribe to. Wow, that's a lot. I'm just going to take the top one, yin and yang. This person has a strong balance between their masculine and their feminine. They could be a higher level soulmate. They're definitely on the right path with that number 22 there. The number 22 could be significant. 2 plus 2 is a 4. They're very organized and they're very balanced. All right. Now, what else about this person? This definitely could be a higher level soulmate. Could be a twin flame if you subscribe to that concept. If you resonate with that. If you know this is your twin flame. But I'm more seeing this person spiritually than their material circumstances right now, which is interesting because the option 1 came out with a lot of material circumstances and conditioning. So Fifth house. Okay, this person could be an entertainer or a performer or on stage or on a screen. It doesn't have to be. Or they could just be really good with kids or very childlike, very fun to be around, life of a party kind of person, very creative. This could be a love affair between the two of you. There's a lot of passion here. This person does like romance and playfulness, and they like passion, and they like to seek out pleasure and fun experiences. This person may like watermelon. Hawaii could be significant here, or at least the hibiscus flower. If this is a feminine, this feminine smells really well, and they are very, very, very attractive. This person could have strong Leo in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. This person's going through a lot of changes in their life right now, okay? All right, but what's on this person's mind? Oh, wait, before we jump into that, I want to know more about this person. I want to give you more clues. Child magical. Yeah, I mean, there's a magical childlike quality to this person. No matter what happens to them, they always come from a place of love. They're so spiritually evolved that no matter what happens to them or what happened to them in their childhood, they freed themselves from that. A healer. Yeah, this person has very healing energy. They have a passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. They have this ability to help transform pain into healing. And they could do this professionally or not. Like if they're an entertainer, they do this by entertaining others. If they, let's say, take care of kiddies parties, they do that through kiddies parties. If they teach children, they do that through teaching their children or other children, or their own children. They could have children. They've healed from their own childhood. This person's childhood wasn't exactly easy, but they found a way to transmute that energy. And they could, because of that, they know how to help other people do the same. What's on this person's mind when it comes to you? What do they think when it comes to you? Seven of Michael. So this person may think that you tend to self-sabotage. They think that you tend to self-sabotage, that you tend to ruin good things for yourself, or that you could be ruining this connection with negative thinking or negative communication. This person almost wishes that you would see things through their lens. Now again, everything I said about this person, if that does not resonate for the person on your mind, go ahead and check another option. Because this could not be your pile. And you know, what people think in regards to us, this person thinks you're self-sabotaging in some way. And it could be that is affecting this connection, but I'm not necessarily seeing that. They think that you don't see that there's a better course of action available to you. They think that you may trying to be doing everything by yourself, and they know that that may not be the best answer for you right now. It's almost like they wish you would be more collaborative. First of all, spiritually with yourself, and then with them. They feel like you're not seeing something that they see so clearly, and they're trying to almost guide you. The world. They see that you could have it all. You could have the world, but the world almost in reverse here is showing me that they think that when it comes to you, that you could be way better off, but you're stopping yourself in a way, or you're conditioned, or you're conditioning yourself, or you're limited, or you're limiting yourself. But they see it more as that you're limiting yourself. What do they feel toward you? What does this person feel toward you? Anxious. They feel anxious toward you. They have a fear when it comes to you that is blocking their ability to feel deeper because they're anxious. Something about your own self-sabotage and how they're thinking toward this is affecting how they feel, and it's making them anxious. But you're important to this person, otherwise you wouldn't make them anxious. They think a lot about you. There's a lot of thinking here. As to the feelings, they are afraid to feel. They are afraid to feel. Because something about you makes them anxious. The Hierophant in reverse. Look, they feel you could be someone who they could marry, or that you're a higher level soulmate, but they are afraid to explore that right now because they feel it could set them out of balance for some reason, because of the fact that they see or they think that you are in self-sabotage mode, and that makes them feel that you wouldn't be ready for that kind of level of commitment with them. What are their intentions toward you, though? What are their intentions toward you? And then after that, we have the extended to see what their next actions will be. Interestingly enough, option 1 surprised me in terms of their intentions and their actions. It was very different. I kind of was expecting a surprise, but then it came through, but it was definitely not obvious. So let's see what this person's next, what their intentions are toward you. What are their intentions here? It feels like they have these, you're very important to this person, but they're trying to protect their peace right now. Look, they intend to take some kind of small practical step toward you to test the waters. Because there is a level of strong attraction here, and there is love here. You are important to this person, but this person is not allowing themselves to take it far or further right now because of the energy they're picking up from you. But they do intend to either offer you an opportunity or take some small practical step toward you in the 3D material world to show you something, to have a new beginning here, to move closer to you, or Son of Pentacles again. Actually, we have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. So they're going to take they intend to take slow but sure steps toward you as they feel ready and as they feel you're ready. Does that make sense? Because something about this whole connection with you is burdening them, and they don't know if they can carry those burdens for you or with you, if that makes sense. But let's see what their next actions will be toward you in the extended, if you're going to stick with me. If not, I hope this was helpful and this brought you the clarity you seek. If this was did not resonate, go ahead and choose another option. For those of you interested in knowing what this person's next actions toward you will be, we're also going to be taking some extra oracle cards and more information about the energy between the two of you. A link for the extended is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful flower here. Is this a daisy? Because I don't know if the daisies are the white ones or the yellow ones. I mean the yellow petals, right? Fully yellow. Anyway, this is releasing quite a lot of pollen. So That could be significant to someone. Maybe someone has spring allergies. What I can see is that this person has a sunny disposition or a bright disposition, which could be something that attracts you to this person, or it's something you have that attracts this person toward you. Take what resonates. There's a sense of joy here coming through with this person. It's either that's how they are, or that's how they feel around you. We're going to find out more. Okay. All right. So, what could be going on in this person's life circumstances? Let's see what we can find out here about what's going on in this person's life, who this person is, and if it resonates with you, then this reading is for you. If not, then you can go ahead and choose another option. But if it sounds like you or your person so far, this could be your pile, your option, or the right group for you. What could be going on in this person's life right now that we need to know about, or that you already know about, that would resonate with this being your person? Who is this person, and what is going on with this person right now? Okay, blossoming abundance. This person is... It could be springtime where this person is right now, or where you are, or one of you could be going through autumn and the other one through spring, especially if one of you is in the southern hemisphere and the other one is in the northern hemisphere. Either way, they're at the brink of this abundance right now. They're at a threshold here, but it hasn't quite happened for them, okay? They're making it happen for themselves, but they're not quite at that level of abundance just yet, okay? They do maintain a positive attitude toward life, which is why that energy is very imminent in their life right now. That is why there's an enormous potential that things are going to turn around really beautifully for them very soon. They are at the brink of a lot of abundance in their life. They're just blossoming right now. The number 3 could be significant. There's a temporary halt in their progress right now for some reason, but they will be resuming. We have exorcist. So it could be that right now they're freeing themselves, or maybe other people that they know, from destructive impulses or negative energies. It could be around them or around other people. So they're working on clearing the energy of unwanted negative energies or their own destructive impulses. So they're working to free themselves from whatever is getting in the way of this abundance here that is in their potential, and they're almost getting there. It's almost like they're just freeing themselves from the last remnants of whatever's there that is standing in the way between them and their abundance. And one of the things that they're definitely doing is maintaining a positive mindset. They're facing themselves. They're looking at what they need to change, what they need to do in order to get to that place of abundance and joy and high vibration. They're definitely on that path. Warrior, they're going to fight for themselves. They're going to fight for others. They're going to use all their strength, all their skills. Look, they could even be acquiring skills and really exerting some discipline here. This person has a tough will. They're strong-willed, they're heroic, they're stoic. They can be very self-sacrificial. This person is definitely or has conquered the ego, okay? So they could be in a process of conquering the ego, or that's something that they have already done. But this person is not someone who's going to go down easily. They will fight till the end to stay up, and this is not someone who just rolls over. They really go for it. They go for what they want, and This is someone who's very strong. They could have a strong body. They like to keep their body, their mind strong. And so they, as soon as they see something that would weaken them, either something they're eating or a relationship or something they're doing or not doing, that is destructive, that is addictive, that is impulsive, they will fight themselves through strength and skill and discipline and strength of will to really keep that at bay, because they want to be successful, so they won't let anyone get in the way of that. Let's just put it that way, or in the way of them succeeding. This is a winner. What else do we need to know about this person and what's going on in their life? They could have strong Aries in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Sextile, opportunity. They recently received an opportunity to collaborate with other people or to assist or to... They're stepping into some kind of opportunity that's going to open them up for abundance, okay? They're being welcomed to develop something here. And I feel this is work related, okay? So they're focused on that right now. Let's see what this person thinks of when they think of you, okay? What's on their mind when it comes to you? What's on Five of Raphael? So they have some kind of regret here when it comes to you, or they feel a loss. There is a sense of sorrow and sadness here, that when they think of you, they have regrets, okay? They wonder if this all happened for a reason. They are working to release regret and embrace other opportunities for happiness. So could be that something happened here, but when they think of you, they think that they regret something, or they think they're sad. Sadness and regret, a loss. They feel a loss of you. They think they lost you, or they have some kind of regret here. Yeah, and this keeps them up at night. They feel, they have a deep dive into their emotions. So there's more feelings coming through than thoughts, really. It's like a feeling of sadness and regret and loss. That's what I'm seeing here. And it really throws this person into their emotions, and they get very anxious. They have sleepless nights, by the way. Nine of Swords. Over you, over this regret, over the sadness, over what was lost. And with the Fool here, it's just jumped out. They may be wanting a new beginning, either for themselves or with you. We're going to find out. Now that we're looking into this person's feelings toward you. How do they feel toward you? We know there's sadness and loss and regret here. We know there's sleepless nights, anxiety, deep feelings, and maybe even fears. But what does this person feel toward you if we take all of that away? What does this person feel toward you? What are their feelings toward you? Oh, look at that. Love. There's love there. It's like you're their higher level soulmate. This is the Lovers. Gemini energy could be in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Cancerian energy, Venus, Mars, Mercury, a South Node or North Node. Look, they feel love toward you. It's pure love, okay? But they also feel like they have to make a choice, or a choice needs to be made on someone's end here. But how do they feel? Love. Now that's the best thing you can see there in the feelings, right? But they also feel they have to make a decision here. They feel like you are their higher level soulmate, which is why they could have done something, or something could have happened where it led to a loss or feelings of regret and sadness. You can only feel those things if you've lost something that is love, right? Or if something was lost in this process. The number 6 could be relevant here. The month of June. The number 18 and the number 9. Yeah, there could have been a cycle that closed here that led to changes. Like no more growth or abundance or blossoming between the two of you. Maybe they had to free themselves from something before they can make this decision. Okay, so I'm seeing an ending or the ending of a pain. They feel the ending heavily. If there was an ending. So for you guys, I'm seeing there was an ending here. And they feel the pain of that ending. Maybe because of a decision that they made that weighs heavily on them. Okay? And maybe they regret that decision. Yeah, things are out of balance. They feel out of balance right now. They feel the love, but they feel out of balance because of a decision to end something here that weighs heavily on them. There's a regret here. And this keeps them up at night. Yeah, they think they were too either indecisive or too decisive or too logical or too logical. They made a quick logical decision that they didn't allow their feelings to weigh in, and they regret that now. This person could have strong Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. You could. What are this person's intentions toward you? Six of Ariel, they have an intention of balancing things out between you in the 3D. Making things right, making things fair. In a way that you can see it. What are their intentions toward you? To bring love and emotional fulfillment here, slowly but surely. Small steps but sure steps to build something almost from the beginning. But not quite, because it's not the beginning. It's like they want to get to the good part, or where you left off in terms of what was good there. They want to bring that back. They want to keep going despite the ending or the decision that they regret here, okay? So we're going to move into the extended to see if this person's action will match their intentions or will surprise you. Based on what we're seeing here, there was a big surprise in option 1. So I don't know, it could happen, or there could be a very nice progression here. I don't know. It's in the extended. There's going to be a link to the description in the description box to the extended if you're interested. We're going to see their next actions and any additional information about the energies between the two of you. So if you're interested in that, click on the link. If this is where I leave you, I hope you got the clarity that you seek. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If not, choose another option. It was such a pleasure to read for everyone today. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this flower. This is going to be your reading about the person on your mind, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions toward you. There will be an extended for their next actions in the description box. You can click on that if you're interested in seeing the extended. Okay, I feel this person on your mind is very resilient. The person on your mind is someone who's going to leave a legacy on this earth. When they go, they're going to leave something good behind that other people can expand on or use for themselves, okay? So they have like an afterglow, and they really leave their mark on the world and people. And whatever this person does is going to resonate for many generations. They can withstand a lot. This person can go without water or food for a very long time. Longer than most people, I would say. So who is this person on your mind? And now if this resonates or this is resonating with you, then this is a big chance that this could be the correct option for you. And the next few cards are going to help you decide whether this is the right choice of option of a pile for you. And then we move in to see what are their feelings, thoughts, and intentions. And there will be an extended for their next actions that you can click on. It's in the description box, the link for the extended. So what's going on with this person right now? This person is very intuitive, and right now they're in their feelings and they're connecting to their intuition. So this person is very strong on connecting to their intuition. The number 52 and the number 7 could be relevant. This person could have strong Cancer or Piscean energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. This person is very intuitive. Probably this person could even be psychic. There's something mysterious about this person. They're very mysterious. Alluring, magnetic, resilient, enduring. Damsel. This could be a feminine energy you're asking about, or if you're a feminine energy, you could feel like you're a damsel in distress here and you're hoping for this person to save you, or this person is learning to understand the nature of a healthy relationship now through their intuition and feeling inspired to rely on themselves, or this is someone who is inspiring you to rely on yourself. And for you to understand the nature of a healthy romance through this person. Something about this person's hair or your hair. Someone's hair could be long and blonde, or just long. Mother, this person, yeah, long, also dark hair. This person could be a mother, you could be a mother. There could be something to do with this person's mother if this is a masculine. Look, this person's mother did not give them unconditional love. They were not patient. They were not giving this person the proper nurturing, because this person's mother did not understand the nature of any healthy relationship, because their mother didn't have a very healthy mindset. And so they learned to rely on themselves. If they are a mother, they love being a mother, and they really have a lot of joy in having given birth to that life, to that child. Let's see, what else? Before I keep talking. What's going on? Ooh, what's up with this person that you meet? First, the self, physical body. This person takes good care of their body. They're very self-focused right now. They're paying attention to their image. They're very conscious and self-aware of how they impact the world and other people around them, which is why they work on themselves. They're strongly opinionated, and they're being welcomed into a new life or a new reality or a new beginning in their life right now, okay? So what does this person think of when they think of you? What's on their mind when it comes to you? What's on this person's mind when it comes to you? Ooh, there's a card in the middle there. What's on this person's mind when it comes to you? Okay, the Two of Ariel. When it comes to you, they think about juggling two practical aspects of their life. When it comes to you, they're thinking that there needs to be a decision made between two practical realities right now. They may think that they need to juggle you with their work or their other responsibilities, or that they need to make a decision between you and some other practical reality in their life, or you and their job, or you and another set of practical circumstances. Father of Swords, this person could have strong Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. They think they have to be rational, and they're thinking rationally about a decision here that affects the physical material world when it comes to you and their life. All right, but now what are this person's feelings when it comes to you? So when it comes to their thoughts, they're taking a practical, rational approach to making a decision here. Their feelings, they want to take the lead here. They feel that they should be in charge of setting the tone and the direction here and making the decisions and taking the first steps. But when it comes to their feelings, they are quite stern and I don't want to talk too soon, but let's see, stubborn. When it comes to their feelings, they're putting themselves first, especially if this is a masculine. If this is a masculine, they're putting themselves first. They could have strong Aries in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. If this is a feminine, they feel they're focused on what is on your best interest if you're a masculine. If this is a masculine you're thinking about, they are more emotionally connected to their own needs than your needs, and they're focused on satisfying their own needs when it comes to you. They feel that you would satisfy their needs. They feel that you would be a wish fulfillment in that sense, or that they found their wish fulfillment in you, and they feel spiritually connected to you because of that. So it's a little bit self-serving, but if you really look at it, it's to me, it's just saying that this person feels there's a compatibility here, okay? So they like the way that you make them feel, which is good. It's not a bad thing. Mother of Swords. Okay, so they feel that you are a match, especially mentally. You have the same core values. You think similarly. There's banter. There's a good mental connection there. And there's also an emotional connection. But they're more rational than they are someone in their feelings. The way they process relationships and feelings is very mental. No, not very mental, but is mentally, I would say. Being mental means something else, of course. Well, they could be a little bit mental, who knows? But they definitely see you as their match, okay? They see you as a wish fulfillment, so that's really nice. We're going to see if there's even more than that in the extended, okay? Because besides their next actions in the extended, we're going to look at the energies between the two of you so we could get more clues about what those, and expanding on what those feelings could be. But first, let's look into their next intentions toward you. They're not their next intentions, but their intentions toward you. What are their intentions toward you? And then in the extended, we're going to see what their next actions are to see if it matches their intentions or if it surprises us in some way. There's been a pile here that's been very surprising in that sense. The link to the extended is in the description box if you're interested after this part of the reading is over. So their intentions are to manifest taking action toward you. So ultimately manifesting something to be able to take action toward you. and ultimately taking action toward you. Now, this could be air travel, okay? It could encompass air travel. But something like taking action within the next few weeks would be their intention, especially pertaining to air travel. Someone here could have strong Gemini or Virgo in the chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. So their intention is to take action toward you and come forward with the truth, illuminate something for you, bring clarity and the truth, and a new beginning based on the truth. Okay. Is that all? There's something here about making you their wife or becoming your wife, definitely as their intentions here. Whether they're going to make it happen or not is something to be seen in the extended. So if this resonated with you, let me know how in the comment section. If not, choose another option. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. If this is where I leave you, have a great day. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel, helps bring you more. If you want to know more, I'll see you in the extended. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.